Okay, this should have the microphone now. You guys will have to let me know if you can hear me, but I'll have to get the sound levels sorted out as well. So yeah, let me know if you can hear me, if the music's too loud, if my voice is too loud, and then once we got that sorted, we'll go. Music's completely test. How's that? Is this okay? It's my second stream with a microphone, so I still need to get used to that. Not sure how much I will be talking, but it's a lot quicker than typing in the chat all the time. Hello. Oh no, I need that. I'd rather take 5 minutes to get the audio to a decent level than, you know, not have it good on the recording. This thing is so much easier to animate, it's so loose. Like, you don't really need to stick to shapes that much. Yeah, I'm planning on putting all these recordings on YouTube afterwards, just so once the episode's out people can watch them. So I'd rather they don't complain about the sound in the YouTube comments or whatever. Use that there. I know, poor ghost sperm. Really good design. I wanted to use this one because this is the one I used for the original pitch of this, the original version of this that I made in uni. So I thought it'd be some nice closure for this monster to use it in the pilot. Just because. Nice throwback, whatever. Energy monster's the best way of summing it up without like saying too much. Like the name for them is like Emons, so I'll type in the chat EMO. So yeah, like energy monster pretty much abbreviated. They're sort of like, I don't know, sci-fi demon sort of things. But yeah, I've been a bit quiet about these. This is the first time I've showed this character on the stream, but I'm getting that far into the video now that I can't really stream anything else without showing this character, because this is all that's left. No, just for the sake of anyone in the YouTube comments or anyone at the minute, I've got the Xenoblade Chronicles X soundtrack on in the background. But yeah, this particular one is BANSH-e. So I haven't used it in this, but in the version I did for uni, I had it scream as like the dial-up tone. It was really damn annoying, but doesn't make any noises in this one yet. I'll probably stream for a few hours today. I want to get this sequence down if I can. It's just this. Like, this character's a lot looser to animate. It's pretty basic shapes. Like, Via, the girl Via, took like a few days. Like that spinning kick, I think I spent like a night on. But yeah, this one's a lot looser to animate. There's a lot more straight ahead rather than in-betweening. which is nice. It's a nice break, because I'm used to, I don't know, really tight sort of characters. Yeah. I always get hiccups. Why do I always get the worst time hiccups? Hopefully I'm speaking a bit clearer as well. I went back over the recording from the last one, and I was mumbling quite a lot. Which is partially just how my voice is. But I'll try to fix it. Yeah, I'm a pretty, I don't know, I'm trying to get past shyness, but it's still there. That's one of the reasons why I'm trying to get used to this with a microphone. I figured if I can get used to speaking on these, it might, I don't know, help my speaking skills a bit more in public or whatever. Christ, this thing is so quick to rough out. I'm still unsure if I'm gonna make every one of these monsters unique or have like reoccurring ones. They've all got a pretty close design thing. They're all gonna have these sort of sharp, pointy mouths and everything, but yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna reuse them or not. Make a big of an arse of yourself as you can. One of the way I met the guy who's doing the sound for this, and now like one of my best friends at uni, I got invited to a birthday party and he was there. It was my first time meeting him, and he just got me ridiculously drunk to the point where I couldn't really be shy after that, because, you know, I'd already made a massive arse of myself. So that does help. Yeah, drunken friends are good. Try and find a good playlist. I might just put another Pokemon soundtrack on or something like I did last time. That way I don't have to keep switching songs. Oops. That'll do. Again, for anyone who's gonna want them in the comments or anything, Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire soundtrack is playing now. I'll try and keep on top of that. If it doesn't pause, cool. I don't know why my download speed has been awful today. Yeah, the style, I was trying to go for something that's quite easy and quick to animate, because originally I was making this for a uni project and I got pretty ambitious with it, and I was like, yeah, I can make an 8-minute video in 2 months. Like a complete idiot. I didn't manage to finish it, but that's where this came from. Like, you can probably tell if you know Panty and Stocking, like that sort of art style was pretty easy to go for. Like, really simple shapes. Just, I don't know, it seemed very quick to do, and that seemed to sort of fit web animation. So I went for that. And over time it's sort of, like, you can still see the influence, but hopefully it's recognisable as more of its own thing now. Let's see if that looks... Oh yeah, it's saturated as well. Like, the full title of the series is Vampire Pixel in the Neon City, so I'm gonna play with colour as much as I can with this show, but my old work was very desaturated with browns and greys and everything, so this was me trying to break out of that. I think it's done the job. For that one, so let's tidy. Oh yeah, like lots of 80s sort of influence. It was originally a lot more, I'd say, tied down to like that 80s sort of cartoon aesthetic, but I've tried to loosen up a bit from that because I don't want it to just be seen as that. It's like Kung Fury that came out, and I saw that and like, this is really cool, but it really does tie down to, you know, I hope you get what I mean. I want to pay like homage to that without it being the defining point of the art style. If anyone is curious, like, I'm trying to speak for stuff that I'm trying to think will pop up in the YouTube comments as well, but I'm using Adobe Animate at the moment. It's not really too different from Flash. They've changed the onion skinning, which is quite cool. I'll show you. It has this before and after different colours now, green and blue, rather than being the same colour, which makes it a lot easier to use. But there are problems with the brush. Like, quite a lot of people have picked up on it. If you try to draw small things, that actually came out okay. It's not bloody doing it now, but typical, it knows. But yeah, the brush can be a bit jagged sometimes when you're trying to draw detail. I had a few crashes in Animate. I had Flash CC before this, which very rarely crashed. This has crashed more in, I think it's been out maybe a month now. This has crashed more in that than Flash CC did in the year, which is worrying. But it hasn't been as bad as the whole CS collection of Flash. To get more consistent lines, I get asked a lot how I get my cleanup this tidy. I just tend to draw fast. Like, if you'll notice, I'll draw one line at a time, edit it in, and then do it that way. Like, I'll just draw it pretty fast, tidy it up. There we go. I find the slower you draw, you know, the more Flash will... I'm gonna keep calling it Flash, it's just reflex now. But, the slower you draw, the more faults will get picked up. Is that upgraded from Flash to Flash CC or Animate? Because Flash CC was great. I actually really liked it. It was this whole CS suite that I didn't like. Animate CC. Okay. Yeah, like the first day it came out, I was sort of live tweeting my first, thoughts of it, and it was being okay. But the more I've used it, the more faults have happened. I think my main problems now, I think I reused that now. I think my main problems now are just the brush needs work. Exporting GIFs is a pain in the arse because unless you export it with standard colours instead of 256 colours, it will do this weird transparency thing, which I don't quite get. I'm sure there's other stuff. If I remember it, I'll mention it. It did, though, fix a problem that I really had with Flash CC that was really bugging me. It wasn't one that everyone had, but say you're trying to play a sound in the timeline and you want it to play from a specific frame because you're doing something like lip syncing. 90% of the time when you pressed enter to preview the file, it would play from the very beginning, which when you're trying to lip sync and you're on a deadline would drive you absolutely crazy. But they fixed that in this version, which was good, because that was really bugging me. I don't know how common that problem was though. But yeah, here I'm just doing quick strokes, then tidying them up. That's how I get the art as sharp as it is. It's just auto-saving at the minute, that's why I've stopped. This file's getting big, it's starting to take a while to save. There we go. Have to get hiccups. How does one kick an energy mouth? I don't know. Because cartoon. I like her boots though. I've given her these really cool, like, okay, she's had her guns, but I decided to give her these cool, like, jet boot sort of things and jetpack. Figured it would be cooler if she was more acrobatic. So I've got Viking. Let's find him. Oh god, what a mess. I've got Viking, who's this big guy. So he's going to be all slow and heavy, so I figured it would be cool to have a more acrobatic member of the team. So I want each of them to sort of be animated in their own way. It's one of the things when I designed them for my uni course. I wanted to get out of all of my characters having the same sort of build. So I've got big blocky dude. I've got this Via who's sort of normal body shape. I've got V2 who's like a young girl, and then I've got Vixter who's a cat. So some good variation. A lot of my characters, well, back when I was in uni, were all the same sort of average body shape. What was a build you used to be stuck on? I'm still trying to get used to Viking. He's quite blocky, and I'm not used to blocky characters. Like his build is sort of big base shape, and then sort of like top heavy. Yeah, he's an angry cube. Oh, I always get asked for my brush settings, so I'm on smoothness 50, and then at the minute I'm just using the third smallest brush. So that's that out of the way. That's not me trying to be cocky or anything, I'm just trying to preempt any comments, is all. If people do watch this on YouTube or anything. I don't know how popular this cartoon's gonna be or anything, I'm just making it for myself more than anything. I just want to finish my university project 3 years late. Yeah, huge arms and little bodies. Viking's arms I'm still trying to get used to. What's everyone's thoughts on having a new game? I know there's not much information yet, but I can't really see a Pokemon game going wrong. I wonder if they're going to play it safe after like the whole Mega Evolution. I think people grew to like it, but I remember people being a bit pissy over Mega Evolutions happening. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the big thing with Pokemon games is it's the same one, but personally I don't really mind that. It's just a relaxing game to play. I've never really gave the crap about like the plot of Pokemon or anything. I've just like raising Pokemon. But yeah, it'd be cool for him to try something new with it. I don't know what though, because it's a pretty solid formula. Mega Evolution was quite cool. It'd be cool to get another new type. I remember when Dark and Steel came out in Gen 2 and I was like amazed that there's new types. They never really used Steel types that much though. Sun and Moon visual novel. Perfect. That is one thing though, people say, oh, the games are all the same, but you've got like Mystery Dungeon and everything. You've got so many different types of Pokemon games. I don't know what you're going to expect from the main franchise, or the main RPG sort of style games. It's Pokemon bloody everything. There's no escaping it. I think they've branched out quite a lot. Oh, Pokemon Snap was brilliant. I really wish they'd put it on Virtual Console because I don't think I owned it as a kid. I think I borrowed it, but I'd love to actually play the whole game. Like, I don't have massive nostalgia for Snap because I didn't play it a lot, but it was a good game either way. And every time they announce one, you see people asking for Snap to come out. I don't know. I'd like a new one, or a re-release even. I think this is the quickest character I've ever animated. Oh yeah, maybe we got it from Blockbuster, I'm not sure. I either borrowed it or rented it. I don't think I owned it. Oh yeah, I remember Mew had like a shield or something that you couldn't photograph through, so you had to use pestibles or something. I must have played through the whole thing then, because you couldn't just go on YouTube and watch a game then, so I'm remembering it from somewhere. I wonder if people are going to be nostalgic over games that are coming out now, the way... I don't want to be that guy who's like, oh, back in my days, but like, my generation, you know, how we're nostalgic over games, seeing as you can just type them on YouTube now. I think that eliminates the nostalgia, doesn't it? Yeah, definitely. You have to play them for yourself. I'm not like bashing on gameplay channels or anything. Like, I watch a lot of game stuff while I'm working, or you know, I have a lot of game stuff on in the background while I'm working and everything. I'm just curious if that has any effect on like nostalgia and everything now. It's auto-saving again, that's why I've paused. Right, where was I? I'm not sure I know that game. I mean, there are some games like, say Slender, for example, which are like perfect for, you know, watching people's reactions, let's plays, like a lot of spooky games. But I don't know, a lot of them you do have to experience yourself. I can agree on that. as a kid that nobody seems to know about. I've only seen a few mentions of it, but there was a game called Wild 9, and you had this sort of beam whip thing. You picked enemies up and like threw them about and smashed them into the ground and everything. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, but I haven't seen that mentioned much. I think Continue played it for a bit and hated it. I don't know. I think it was them. But yeah, not many people seem to know about that one. That was a lot of fun though. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones. If I think of anything, I'll bring it up, I guess. Oh, you found the cover. Yeah, I haven't played it since though, so I'm just gonna go with nostalgia on that one. I'd rather that than play it again and hate it, because I am worried about that. I'm worried about going back to games I hated as a kid and enjoying now. Just trying to think what I hated as a kid. Not sure actually. I will say, when I go back to games that I used to play and play them now, they always seem way more difficult than when I was a kid. Either games are just getting easier, or I played them a hell of a lot. Or a mix of both. Oh, I get you. Town Builder Waifu Simulator, the RPG, the Grind the Movie. Okay, I can't say I've heard of Dark Cloud. Oh no, don't worry about whatever we talk about. I'm just happy to be streaming and talking to people at the same time. My Pokemon team at the moment. Okay, I don't. What is in my main team? Because I mix them about a lot. I'm not sure what my current one is, but I've got a Sylveon that I use quite a lot at the moment. I've got it with a pretty defensive build. Weavile, which I've had for, I think. I don't know which gen it came across from. I think it came across from Leaf Green, but I've had it however long that is. I've got a Togekiss that I use in some of my teams. I'll have to load and think, you know. It's been a while. I've got a Lux Ray, actually. I haven't used that in a while. But that basically got me through Platinum. He was cool. I think I trained a Haxorus to level 100 as well. Favorite type? I don't know, I used to use Dark and Psychic type a lot, but I'm not sure what my favorite is. Oh, Vaporeon's in my team usually as well, just because I really like my EVs. I mean, Fairy type's pretty good. I've used quite a few Fairy Pokemon now. I'm good at making sentences. I never seem to use fighting types though. I don't know why I've always avoided them. Yeah. I swear I get hiccups when I'm nervous or something. Yeah, I didn't really use normal types much, but I'm playing through Blue at the moment with the re-release, and I'm using a Wigglytuff on my team in that. It's pretty good, just, I don't know, spongy Pokemon. I've given it rest and everything, so... This thing is a lot of fun to animate. It's weird picking up something I designed 2 or 3 years ago now. I've completely rewritten the show and everything since then. I was planning on finishing and releasing the original, but I just hate it now. I can't even watch it. All the characters are written totally different as well. Oh, I used to use a Snorlax when I was originally playing Gold and Silver, I think, with leftovers, because I was cheap. But yeah, these characters... Why are you freezing, Anime? These characters are totally different. Vier, the main character on the left, she was literally the opposite of what she is now. She used to just be like the grumpy leader while everyone else was sort of goofing around. But now she's just done a total 180 and she's just the centre of attention all the time. Which is cool. Works a lot better. I think the team dynamics sort of work. I've tried to make them so whatever pairing you put them in, if they split up or anything, they'll still interact well. Because that was a problem I had with the original. And hopefully people like this after all this time. I realised I made this file nearly a year ago now. That was back when I started the animatic, at least. It's crazy how quickly it's flown by though. Yeah, pairing them off is a problem because the characters wouldn't work well together. Like, Viking used to... I don't know, he used to be pretty minimal. with with his words. So pairing it with Vier, who's just grumpy, didn't really work too well. Whereas now, those two are more like the action characters. So I think they work a bit better. Oops, stream froze, let me know if it comes back. No, I was saying, like, Vier and Viking both used to be sort of quiet, withheld characters. With Vier being, like, grumpy and Viking was just pretty much a mute. So putting those two together didn't really work too well. So I've worked on that now, and hopefully they work a bit better because the more not used to speaking so much. They're the more action-centric sort of characters. And we got Vexter the cat, who's a bit more cocky, but he's more, he's sort of like a planning intelligence sort of guy. I'm hiccuping so damn much. Plus the cat's more stealthy, which I like. And there's V2 who's just loud. Gets in the way all the time. Needs to work on it. I don't know, I'm not explaining him too well, but I've got it down in my head. I'm just terrible at putting words down. I'm just used to putting myself down with this sort of stuff. Really not much of a speaker. Which is why I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to get a bit more used to it. While at the same time showing my work, because that's fun. I always get asked to do tutorials, but I don't think I'd be great for them, so hopefully this is the next best thing. I'm not going to release this recording though until the video's out, because I don't want to give this away too much. Probably reuse that. Oh cool, yeah. Love if you could share the stream around. And yeah, the idea was cool for people to work along while I'm doing this. A lot of the time when I'm watching animating streams, I'm usually working at the same time myself. Because, I don't know, it's a nice atmosphere, I find. Mini studio. It was nice working at uni. Everyone was just animating in the same room. We used to do the all-nighters at uni all the time as well. That was really cool. We ended up going to the Morrisons shop just before it closed and getting all the discount bakery stuff because we were broke students. I can't believe how much of this I'm doing straight ahead. I normally do way more in-betweening. I've pretty much animated this entire thing straight ahead. Just gonna recycle this arm here just to make it a bit smoother. It's going to be funny when this is complete comparing it to the version I did for uni. I found a few of the old files which I thought I'd deleted, and they're such a mess. It's horrible. Flash has done the thing. It's frozen. One sec while I sort that out. It won't be long, I'm just waiting for it to finish auto saving so I can close it and reopen it. Adobe Animated's got a blank box. Cool. Well, there's the first crash of the stream, so that answers the crashing question from earlier. Stupid program. Where is it? Come on, please load. I think this file's getting pretty big. It's got a few like bitmap backgrounds and everything in. There we go. Right. Just gonna find where I was. Let's see what I lost. Okay. And back. How does Danny DeVito play into the team dynamic? He comes up with the plans. He's a schemer. Hello. It's gonna be weird on the YouTube recording. I'm just gonna randomly blurt out, hello. I used to have the chat on the screen as well, but I figured it'd be a bit weird putting that on YouTube without really telling people. So that's why it's not there anymore. Alright, let's see if this works now. There we go. Is that roughed out? Cool. Yeah, I guess people know it's a stream, so they can expect totally out of context commentary. It must be so hard to follow, but what can you do? God, I love how streamlined this thing is when it's flying. I mean, I'll be putting the sped up version on it on YouTube anyway. I normally compress these down to 15 minutes or so. Barely have any views yet, but I just like putting the content there if people do want to watch it. I'll probably link to this, my behind the scenes channel, once the episode's out. I'm just gonna cheat this. There we go. Okay, you can leave anytime, you don't have to stay around or anything. I appreciate people coming along, but you don't have to stay. Hand cramp. Holding a pen too much. Ah. God, I'm having so much fun animating this thing. I'm probably gonna go, once I've got this character all animated and coloured in. So it's probably going to be a pretty short stream today. Seeing as I was halfway through this, but I don't really want to start a new sequence tonight just yet. Donut Plus, I think the next sequence is the last one that I need to do. And then I just have to go back and like add little bits to the other ones. And then the video's done, aside from backgrounds and sound and After Effects and whatnot. Getting there though. Still a lot of work. I really hope my sniffling doesn't pick up too much on the stream. If so, sorry about that. You can tell I designed the hands on this thing when I was on a panty and stocking are really pointy and geometric and everything. Oops. These bloody splotches that the brush does now. I don't get it. It's stupid. There are you on the line. There we go. It's just auto-saving again. I know I say it every time, but it's kind of annoying how long it takes because of the size of this bloody file now. There we go. So happy with this sequence though. I reboarded it like 4 or 5 times. So I wasn't happy with it. This spinning kick that she does here just used to be a regular punch, and it was pretty boring. I think I've got it pretty exciting now, though. Smooth sort of lines on this character, but yeah, a bit sharp. Happy with this so far. I think this is where I recycled a few frames. Please don't hate me for that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna finish these last couple arms and leave it for now. It was a pretty short stream, but yeah, it's already 20 past 10. I'll stream more on the weekend or something, but I'm trying to fix my sleep cycle a bit more. It's been a bit of a mess since I was doing Edgeworld stuff. Just gotta chill out for a bit before I go to bed. This thing's going to look damn cool when it's been through After Effects as well, and it's all glowing. Looking forward to that. Actually, though, recycle this one again. It's not too much different. These last ones are the same, it's a bit different. Okay. Nice. Cool, I just got a new follower email, so thanks for whoever that was. Let's see how this looks. That's fine. Nice. It would go straight into an autosave. Thanks, Flash. You always pick the best time for autosaves. Every time I like preview a Swift file, it'll get like 10 seconds in and autosave, and then I have to bloody wait. It's so stupid. Alright, so try it again when it decides to do its bloody. An hour? Pretty good for an hour. Did both the arms. Not bad. Alright, I'm just gonna colour this in and then I'm gonna go. Sorry for the short stream tonight, but yeah. I'll do a longer one on the weekend if I'm still working on it. Gathering time. This thing's pretty much a flat as well with no shading because it's all gonna be its own sort of light source. Paint behind is a lifesaver with this sort of stuff when you're just trying to get these little gaps in. I think that's it for this part. Just move the character off screen. Nice. Tiny bit, but cool. And then I'll probably do this part on the weekend or something. No, maybe tomorrow. So this is pretty much all I have left of the episode. I'm just going to do this through, and then that's it. It's pretty much animated, so I'm very close with it, which is good. I've got to go back over and add in a few things, but as far as like bulking everything out, I think it's there. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. Thanks everyone who came along. I know it was a bit of a short stream in comparison to usual, but I'm going to get going for now. But hopefully if I'm still going, I'll do one on the weekend. If not, maybe tomorrow. We'll see how time goes. But yeah, I'm going to get going for today. So, bye!